What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 7 of our West Ham career mode, and today we've got a couple of tough games on here. Burnley at home, and then we've got Huddersfield where we can hopefully grab 3 points, and then Manchester City. It seems our schedule from the get-go has felt like there have been difficult games constantly, though we are not exactly a great team, top 4 pushing every year kind of team like a Liverpool or a City or Tottenham. So these games aren't what you would consider lower end games. They're still difficult games. You got Liverpool, Arsenal to start, Wolves, Everton, Chelsea, United twice, Tottenham, Leicester, Everton again. We got Burnley and City today. Some tough games to start. And we're going to jump right on into those games. Before, I'm going to take a look at these and see what these say real quick. Winston Reed, Obiang wants to leave, even though I've started him a couple times in a row now. Just the typical thing, but we do have money to spend come January, so we might be doing some stuff in January in the midfield if need be. But speaking of midfield, what I am going to do is we're going to, I think, bring Zakaria in. I think he's ready to have that first 11 role. I know Noble. I know how big he is to the club. We're not going to sell him on or anything. We're just going to move him onto the bench. And he'll definitely, obviously, be coming in and playing games and everything like that. Eventually, Ismail Sarr here, I think we're going to end up moving over to the right here instead of Yarmolenko. Though Yarmolenko's been playing pretty well as of late. So I think we're going to stick with him in there for now. But we're going to go ahead, jump right on into this Burnley game. Hopefully we can grab a couple points. As we see in the table, we are 5th. Burnley are ahead of us on goal difference, though they also have a game in hand. So a win here would take us above them by 3 points, and hopefully we can go ahead and grab that. So let's jump into it. West Ham, Burnley. Nicely coming forward is Lanzini. Nicely done. Good football. Yarmolenko. It's a lovely finish. Sent the goalie the wrong way. Used the wrong foot. And that's what you can do, Yarmolenko. We talked about him possibly going out for Sarr eventually, but he's playing too well right now. And that finish, he switched onto his right foot there, made it look like he was going to go near post, and then just pushed it far post. Heaton went the wrong way, and into an open net it goes. 1-0, a very good start for us. Forward it comes. Nicely done. One more. Can we play good football here? We can. Lanzini, looking for something. Finds Felipe Anderson. Declan Rice, Lanzini, and he's going to have a hit. And ooh, that's a really good save. Bit of a daisy cutter there. And he had to get down and get to it. That was going in the back of the net. Nice save. Can we do something here? Get it in. Nicely done. One more. Arnautovic cuts back, has a pop, and that's another good save. And Heaton in goal so far, getting his work cut out for him. And it's up, and it's Yarmolenko, has a header, and should be hitting the target. Nice tackle. Yarmolenko just escapes. Can he get that ball forward to Klosterman? He can. And we've got a bit of space here. And what can we do with it? Klosterman is just going to run into space here, just looking for something to get it back to, and he's found him, and it's blocked, and it's going to come back, and it's in the back of the net, and he's not offside. And just before halftime, we grab our second goal, very much deserved. Burnley have kind of just been sitting back, inviting pressure, even though they're 1-0 down. I believe they just wanted to get to halftime and see where it was. But we're waiting for something. Great block, and Lanzini, that's a lovely finish. He had to come back and get that. And as we hit halftime, 2-0 up. Nice play. In between the lines here. Burnley has a first-time hit. Are you kidding me with that goal? Oh. And maybe that's why Burnley were sitting back or waiting until halftime to come out. What a strike that is from Chris Wood. An unbelievable goal to get Burnley back into this just after halftime. That is an absurd strike. And no touches. First time. Just let it come in front of him and he just whacked it. And that is an absurd goal. And are we going to watch that again or what? Look at this. Ball comes back into space. First time. Look at that hit. An unbelievable goal right in the corner with pace. No chance for Fabianski. It's 2-1. Oh, nice football. Really good football here from Burnley. Looking for that opening. It's a good block. It's come back. What a save. And it's open net. Burnley have leveled it up here. We have not played very well this half. The first goal we couldn't do nothing about, but this one's come more from open play, and it's not really what we needed here. It's a good block first time. Second one, that's an unbelievable save, and then it's just come to an open Burnley player on the wing there. Robbie Brady, I believe, and 65 minutes gone, and not where we wanted to be after being 2-0 up. It's Noble. One more. Felipe Anderson here. Cuts back inside. Felipe Anderson looking for something. Zakaria. Lovely move from Zakaria. Looking for that space, and he's found it. Back to Felipe Anderson. Doing well. Looking for something. Comes back. Noble has a hit, and it's over the bar. There's Noble. Finds Arnautovic. First time effort. Lovely stuff. And it's Jack Wilshere, though, with the effort that goes flying wide. 13 minutes to go. I'd like to find a winner here. We've been the better team, I feel. God, can't quite hold on to it. And he's done well. Defour. Oh, that's gone right through Fabianski. What a turnaround here for Burnley in the second half. We've had a couple turnarounds lately go our way. A couple 2-0 downs to 2-2s, but this has been poor. I thought he had it there, and he did well, Defour, but this has gone right through Fabianski. He really should be doing better. He put a bit of venom on that, but it's just a late reaction from Fabianski, and we're 3-2 down after going 2-0 up. Nice. Noble out wide. Finds Masuaku. Don't have time here. Really got to do something with it. It's come to Wilshere. And Wilshere has a hit and is blocked away. It's Arnautovic who gets it. Arnautovic does really well, and it's a really good save. Oh, I thought that might have been it. Not quite. Header comes up. Couple minutes to go. Just 2. We got to do something here. It's Wilshere here. Just looking for a little bit of space. Noble. Just looking for something. Felipe Anderson. Oh, that should have been first time, and it wasn't. Can we possibly get it back here? Oh, he's blown the whistle, and it's a 3-2 loss here. That's a really... It's not a great result, obviously, but it's really bad considering we were 2-0 up at halftime, and they've just come back and done it again there, and they move 6 points clear of us, and we're surely going to move down the table, and that is not the kind of result we really wanted. I kind of made a bad sub in there. I bought Noble in for Declan Rice when I really... And then I was wasted a sub. I couldn't have bring Nasri on, and it was just a kind of a mess toward the end there. And poor management on my end, poor play on my end, and that has brought us down to 6th place here, and behind Burnley and Leicester. Well, it's 3 points. They have a game in hand is what I was thinking of. But we've got Huddersfield to come. Hopefully we can go ahead and get back on track, get a win there, because we've got City coming, and we need to play a little bit better than we did so far today. Otherwise, City will trounce us, and that's not what we need. So let's jump into it. We've got Huddersfield and West Ham. We need to get back on track. Nicely done. Now can we break here? Surely we can. Zakaria. Couldn't get that ball out there, but eventually he does. Felipe Anderson. Nicely done. Found him. Arnautovic. That's a really good save. And it's going to be hooked back into space, and the goalie's going to get there. A lovely save by I believe, is Losel in goal. Or should be, at least. Decent football here. It was hooked into space, and that's a lovely header. Ashley Barnes, over here at Huddersfield, just couldn't beat the goalkeeper. A really nice attempt, though. Pushed out of play. And it looks like we're going to head into halftime 0-0 here. Not a ton of good opportunities for either side. Decent couple of saves. It's not Losel in net, like I said earlier. It is Cardinale, who I think is a bit better in game. He's made a couple of decent saves. Fabianski, decent save from the header, but not too many clear-cut opportunities yet. Can we open up with one here, though? And it's Declan Rice. Declan Rice, oh, he's put it straight at Cardinale, and it's deflected out. I took that slight touch toward the outside. I thought I might take it away from the goalie a little bit. Sometimes those heavy touches get ruined, but And here it is again. I thought I made the mistake. Declan Rice gets another opportunity at it. And that's a better finish from the youngster there. 1-0, 50 minutes gone. And we were talking about the opportunity missed, but we got another one there. That's his second run into a good space, and that's just a lovely finish from the youngster there. Pushes it past Cardinale into the net. 1-0, and a good start to the second half. Nicely done. Oh, couldn't get that out there, but we've gotten a bit lucky there. One more. Yarmolenko, can he find him? He can. It's Arnautovic. Keeps it low. Taking a deflection there after the save. Didn't sneak into the back of the net. Good opportunity once again. Good goalkeeping. Oh, but that header, I thought that had gone in. Not quite. Balbuena's so close. And we're pushing for our second goal here. Decent header in, or a decent ball in. There's another header down. And they've still got a hold of it here, Huddersfield. Looking for an equalizer. They're still only the one goal down, regardless of how well we've been playing. And they are level. It's a good header. It hits the post, and then it falls right back to the empty man again. And that's 2 games running now where that's happened. And it's a good ball in. It's a good header, and it's just come right back to him. He gets over it, fires it into the empty net. And it is 1-1. Ashley Barnes caused us a bit of issue today. And we really don't want to drop points here. Nasri just doing well enough to find space. Arnautovic, decent turn. Gets back. Nicely done. Nasri, it's blocked. We don't have a lot of time here. This is pretty much it, as it's come to Declan Rice. Antonio. Oh, and he's lost it there. I thought I'd snuck by, and that might be that. We got to win the ball back high up the pitch here. It's not going to happen, and this game's going to finish 1-1, and that is 2 points dropped after... or that's 2 points, 3 points. We've dropped 5 points today, and we've dropped 5 points today from leading positions, which is not good at all, especially with City coming next. We held Burnley relatively quiet the first half, especially. Second half, they scored with all their shots. They only had 5 shots all game, 3 shots all game for Huddersfield. We just gotta be a little bit more clinical going forward, because we've been pretty good going forward as well. It's just, those are tough results as we drop down to 9th, and we've got City to come. Let's jump right into that game. We're not gonna do anything else otherwise. I'm anxious to get into this. We need to grab some points here, and I believe, who's left here? Oh, it's the international break. Was it Diop or Zakaria? So we'll hold off until Zakaria comes back, but let's jump into it. City and Manchester City, of course, and then West Ham United. Before we actually do jump into the City game, I was made aware of the fact that we haven't done anything youth-wise by the staff there. So we are going to go ahead and jump into that. We do have the money, so we can hopefully get some good scouts. As you can see, we look like we are going to get some good scouts here. We have plenty of money, so I'm not worried about the price, especially come January. I'm not going to do a ton in the window if I don't have to. Obiang's going to leave, so he'll be pretty much funding this, and we still have 30-something million set up. So we're going to go ahead and set up. We'll look for some specifics here. What are we looking for? Defensive-minded, technically gifted, physically strong. Alright, we'll go any in England, and then we'll look a little bit better somewhere else. So we'll go to Brazil, we'll go to Argentina and look for a playmaker. See if we can find any of those, and then we'll go to Africa, country, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and we'll look for physically strong and see what we can get scout-wise coming back. And we do have to, it's a pretty important objective, I believe, for the board. Well, it's not super important, but enough. And we've already hit our high priority stuff. Qualify for the Europa League, we'll see, and then finish in a spot in round of 16. So we're doing pretty good otherwise. I just keep getting notifications around that, and it's a good opportunity to go ahead. With this career mode should go long enough so that there is hope of some youth coming in, so we might as well hop onto it. But let's jump into it now. No more waiting. West Ham United, Manchester City, let's go. Nicely done. Declan Rice here. That's a lovely ball to Lanzini there. Just caught the defender out there. And can we find Arnautovic? We can. Arnautovic in space. Arnautovic does well to cut back, and it's 1-0 here. And we've taken an early lead over Manchester City. That ball there that released Lanzini, I believe it was Declan Rice who played it. And it's just taken the midfield completely out here. And Arnautovic one-on-one. Not too often. He's not going to take advantage of that. 1-0 early on here. 5 minutes. And we have taken the lead. Back inside. Nicely done. It's Felipe Anderson. Can he cut it in? Nicely done. And oh, that was not far away. Arnautovic again. A lovely ball back into space. And that almost found the corner. Nicely done. There's space in the middle there. And it's hooked in. And he's got to get ahead of him there. And he did pretty well. And it goes out for a corner. City starting to knock on the door just a little bit. Hooked in. Out again for another corner. Silva to play him in. It's Mahrez here. Nicely done. It's Gomez. Back down to the line. And he's onside. And it's Gomez. And it's found the back of the net. And they were pushing. And they have found the back of the net. It's Gomez. The guy, I don't know who he is. But it's a nice finish. Just hooks it around. Fabianski there. And he has equalized here. It's been mostly City for the past 10-15 minutes or so as we've been looking to get out of our half. Not quite. And they have found the net. Nicely done. Yarmolenko, nice touch inside. Yarmolenko, can he get it across? That is brilliant from Yarmolenko. And on the back post, I believe that is Zakaria. Yes, it is. And we are 2-1 up here. That was lovely play from Yarmolenko. I'm not sure, or I'm not positive about the fact that he got there. I didn't think he would. And that's lovely stuff. Just pushes toward the line. Quick cross. And he's just hooked in front. The stronger man won there. Bernardo Silva couldn't keep him off. And it is 2-1 as we are about to enter halftime. Nicely done. Here comes City here. Is that going to get there? Mahrez. He is going to get there. Move too far in. Good header away, though. And that's a lovely hit. Okay. I didn't think he was going to have that hit, and I thought I had it covered. I thought I was going to get the touch on there. Not quite, and there it is. Is that a Yara Mendy? Does he only really put a Yara on his back? Well, I don't care. But that is a lovely hit. We were talking about him earlier. And then he's... See, that's why I thought I had that right through his legs. Always rising. An unbelievable strike. And it is 2-2. Ugh. Decent football. It's Mahrez. Lovely ball in. It's Kevin De Bruyne. Hooks it back post. Ah, and he got to it. And it's 3-2. Bernardo Silva making up for his poor defending at the other end. Rises highest. Gets the header. I thought we were going to get that header. Not quite. And City have come from behind twice now to lead 3-2. If this stays the same, we would have dropped 7 points from winning positions, which is just dreadful. Really good cross, just couldn't reach it. Nicely done. Here's Declan Rice running into space. Finds Felipe Anderson here. Decent spot. Felipe does well to hold on to it. And it's a lovely turn, and oh, that's a really good save. I thought we'd won it there. I mean, I thought I'd won the battle there and put it in the back of the net. Not quite. That's a great save. Here's Felipe Anderson. Can he run away from the defender here? Kyle Walker, not quite. He is quicker. Nicely done. Nicely found. One more, and it's Arnautovic. That's lovely, lovely football right there. Inside 5 minutes to go in the game, under huge pressure. That's a lovely turn, a great pass, and a calm, cool finish by Arnautovic. And we've leveled it up here 3-3. 5 minutes to go. It's definitely anybody's game. It's been very open the last 5 minutes. Poor decision. Good football here from City as they look to open this up. And that's going to get to Aguero. Great block. And it's come back to him, and that's a lovely save Jesus, what a save that is from Fabianski. A minute to go here. Hooked into the box. Semi-cleared. Come back to him. Lovely stuff. Can we get ahead of Silva there? And can we clear it out? Yes, we can. Now can we possibly break to end this game? Nicely done. Out wide. One more. Oh, oh, that was close. Felipe Anderson here. It's got to happen right now. Samir Nasri, can he get it to him? And he's done really well to defend that. And that should be game over. And is 3-3. A very much back and forth. I guess I'll take a point against City. After the way the first two games went, I really wanted a little bit more there. But it is what it is against City. Hopefully our schedule, we'll take a look, should clear up just a little bit as we are down in 9th, but a couple of places above us all on 21, so we're still not out of the mix. We're not getting pulled away. There's no real gap yet. Take a look at the standings here. 9th and 3 points back as City in 4th. So we're obviously still in that mix, which is good. We don't want to fall out of that. And we've had a really tough start to the season. And here, as you can see, the rest of this month, games we can definitely win. Newcastle, Palace, Fulham next time round, and then Cardiff, Watford, and Southampton, and then we're back, Burnley, and then it gets a little bit more difficult again. But everything's a little bit more spread out on the second half here, which is very, very good. So let's hopefully push on from there, guys, but that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode we'll have those games. Hopefully we can push forward. West Ham or Newcastle, Cardiff, that Fulham, that sort of stuff. Hopefully we can push, guys. But I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and peace.